All right, people, we back at it again for another one. I go by the name of Tommy Guns. This is the Quote Goats podcast. Please, if you watch my videos and you find value in watching me every single day, all throughout the day, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, jump in the comment section, join the discourse. Let's debate, let's discuss. And today, what are we talking about? What is the topic for the day? Well, of course, the inauguration is coming up January 20th. Your boy Donald Trumper is back in effect in the office. You know, whether you like it or not, he won. He won, people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you mad, but Trump is the United States president, right? And people are up in arms about a few performers that were chosen for his inauguration, being Snoop and Nelly and a few others. But let's get into it. Let's see what CNN got to say about it.
And Nelly are going to be at this thing. Okay. And I think it really does beg the question whether the culture is starting to thaw to Donald Trump. I mean, are they?
About time.
I don't think so. We definitely saw a lot of people, Sexy Red, others say, he sent me a check, so I'm good with him.
See, this is what I don't like about liberals. This dude is being very facetious, I think what the word is. He's look at his face. He sent me a check. Like, he want to think that he want to think that the majority of black people that want to move to the more conservative side, especially if they in entertainment, like a Sexy Red, which is a very bad example of like she's a bad example of like black women. She made the joke that, yeah, he gave me the stimmy check, so I fuck with Trump, but that is not how conservative people think. I as a black person have discernment, and I can understand that, you know, like, just because a stimulus check was given out signed by Donald Trump doesn't mean he directly gave me money in pandemic relief, and that wouldn't be the tipping point for me to become a conservative or a Republican. But I'm gonna let him keep going though.
Stimulus check. And I understand that there is that crew of people who are like, the stimmy check came, I like him now. Snoop and Nelly in particular
and he pretty much calling Snoop and Nelly stupid.
Apolitical people and apolitical artists. Like, you see Snoop with Martha Stewart, he's like, I fly over, I want everyone to like.
If you saw the video of Snoop a few years ago calling any black person who performed for Donald Trump a mother effing Uncle Tom and a coon, I don't know if I would categorize Snoop as being apolitical.
Like me. I think this is more about capitalism than politics. Somebody said, Snoop, it's the crypto ball. We got $250 for you, or $150 for one night. Come do 10 songs, 6 songs, whatever.
Yeah, you can say that it's about capitalism, and, you know, these rappers, and probably some of them are chasing the bag, but maybe some of them actually would rather support Trump than Kamala or Joe Biden. Or maybe, just maybe, they can put their political leanings to the side and just respect and honor the office of the president of the United States of America, and look at it as an honor in general to perform at the inauguration.
Yeah, I'm there, homie. Nelly, the same thing.
There are a lot of rappers who have sided with Donald Trump for all kinds of. He pardoned several of them.
He was giving away pardons.
I mean,
he was giving away pardons to people, and that's why they were endorsing
but
him.
I mean, what?
Okay, he pardoned a lot of white people too, but if he pardoned a black person, it's just so he can get a black endorsement.
What's going on there? What is it about these particular?
These are not the intellectuals of hip hop. These are not the.
There you go. They got to be stupid if they support Trump.
Except for Kanye, these are typically not political people at all. Like I said, there's some in the hood, there's this notion of he's tough, he gave us money, right? They're not.
I was reminded also, I mean, back in
Wow.
the 80s, Donald Trump was, at the boxing matches. He was with Don King. I mean, he was in a different place in the culture. He went into the 90s as the subject of rap songs. And just, Gail, I know you're not a rap expert, but
I am definitely not.
Not a rap expert, but something happened in this election maybe where because of his victory, all the business people were like, you know what? Trump is no longer politically toxic. And some of these folks are making the
You know why? Because everybody tired of the woke narrative. People are tired of living in this weird reality that liberals want everybody to live in, where down is up and up is down, and water isn't wet anymore, and the sky is purple, and women is men, and men is women, and so on and so forth. We tired of it. Everybody want to get back to common sense. Trump seems to be on that train and the path. He seems to want to go down the path we want to go down to get there. So yeah, people are getting behind Trump. Pause.
exact same calculation on the music side as well.
They are doing exactly that. And it is an honor. It's an honor to be able to sing at an inauguration. It's an honor to be able to sing at one of the balls. It's an honor. I have a daughter who's a singer, and she was on American Idol, one of the finalists.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
And she was asked to sing at a convention. And she lost so many friends and so many fans because she agreed to sing.
Wow.
And I just think it's time for entertainers to get out of politics and entertain.
Well, they're getting into politics.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
okay,
Wow.
I mean,
Shut up and dribble. Wow. I didn't think we were-
Oh, shut up and dribble. Wow, that ain't what she said, man. She just said maybe they should stick to what they know, perform when they're called to be, because that's what they do. That's their job. That's the way they make money. And if somebody asks you to perform, don't think so much about the politics and the optics of it. Just go do what you do and what you love to do and get a bag for it. Especially when it's an inauguration.
We're going to go there.
well, Keith, I mean, what would you say? I mean, if Snoop were sitting right here at this table.
Look at this
what would you tell him?
uppity
I
ass
had a
dude,
disagreement with
man.
Snoop, I think, a year or two ago. Something he endorsed Rick Caruso.
tell him?
He was supporting Rick Caruso, for mayor of Los Angeles, who I disagree with, and I stated that publicly as well. But I think that a lot of these rappers are not the intellectuals in the community, as Teray was pointing out, but it's also a dishonor to the black community.
Disrespectful.
I mean, if you look at Donald Trump, the man who would refuse to rent to black people in the 1970s,
That was
who
his
tried
father,
to lead
if
a
that
lynch
even
mob
happened
against
for
5
real.
black and brown kids in the 1980s for the Central Park case, who refused to allow black casino workers to have a prominent place in his casinos in Atlantic City in the 1990s, who spent 5.5 years lying about Barack Obama's birth certificate in the 2000s, who came
He
in.
didn't lie about the birth certificate. He inquired about it, and it's still up in the air if the one that was provided was authentic or not. This nigga's name is Barack Hussein Obama. Even his brother had something to say about that, and his brother actually hates him and tweets about his hatred for him and how fake he is all the time. But your boy Nelly spoke up, and he had something to say on his behalf about the backlash that he's been receiving lately about accepting the proposal for him to the honor for him to perform at the Trump inauguration.
Thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices, and I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president.
Right.
He won. This isn't
won.
a campaign. This isn't the RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Billion.
to try to help.
Big B. He's saying he ain't getting none of that 1.5 billion that Kamala was shelling out to journalists and political pundits to glaze her throughout her whole little campaign, and he didn't get none of the 1.5 billion. Kamala didn't call him and shell out none of that money that Beyonce got, that Glorilla and Meg the Stallion got to go out there and twerk something for a little piece of change. He ain't get none of that. They ain't called him. But you know who did? The Trumper.
Somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to
No. She didn't invite me.
She didn't invite me either, man. I was gonna do all
I'm
at
just
home.
saying. Like, so but I don't knock the ones that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it. I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten.
I knock them because they should have disclosed it, and it was dishonest of them to take that money and promote somebody, especially people like Oprah and Roland Martin, how they took money under the table to say nothing but rosy and, you know, sunny things about this woman that they barely knew about, for her to become the president of the United States, even though she incompetent, just because she is a colored woman.
Money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office.
Right.
The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country, have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line.
I wouldn't equate being a rapper to being in the military and going to war and being a war veteran like I am. But I get what he's saying. Like, you know, whoever is in the presidency, you're supposed to respect it and honor their invite when they when they say, come sit with me, partake with me, and, you know, let me, and please show my people your art, you know what I'm saying, at my inauguration. What's wrong with that?
For whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me.
Man, I'm gonna let him finish because I think he gonna. I see it in his face where he going.
Where
with
he's a white supremacist, and here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Look at Willie D face.
He did create.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
He did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years.
You gone.
Mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part, that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it.
I didn't know Nelly was so enlightened. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will sweep that stuff he talking about right now under the rug. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would. Charlemagne the God, but I'm gonna let he cooking right now. I'm gonna let him.
Okay, he did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, okay, is he written to him now? So,
you know, once, and you can find the story, you can Google it, you can YouTube it. Once a black lady broke into Trump Tower and was staying in a room, a very expensive room in his hotel for a while, and was discovered by the staff that she was staying in there. And she was very afraid that, because she had heard a lot about Trump, thought she was going to be thrown in jail or thrown back out into the street, because she was homeless and was like living there like under the radar for a while. Trump found out about it. This is a black lady now. Trump found out about it and let her live there until she got back on her feet. You know what I'm saying? Same way with Jennifer. I think her name is Jennifer Hudson. When her whole family got killed, Trump, the one that took her in and helped her get back on her feet. She don't speak out about it now because it ain't the right. She think it's a career killer to talk about it, but it actually happened, and she's a black woman too.
Nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing. So we can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past. If we bring up, if our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitate. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United States.
Right.
He's the president. He won.
And that's point blank period right there, man. Like it or not, Trump is the president. You know, we're going to see what's going to happen, what's going to be. But for now, the office of the United States president of the United States of America is held by Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? And you can call them all the names in the book. And I think like he's been called so many of the isms that it probably don't even affect him anymore. Like it doesn't. I know it doesn't register for me. Like when I hear people like at the beginning of the video talking and rambling off all these things that he supposedly did, it doesn't even register. It just automatically makes my eyes want to roll to the back of my head because I know they just rambling off talking points that they getting paid to ramble off and probably don't even believe they self unless they that brainwashed. But anyway, let me know what y'all think, man. Salute to Nelly for this stance. Get that bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? Represent for where you from and what you do at the inauguration. Congratulations for the spot. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Do you think Nelly is wrong for having this opinion and accepting the performance spot? Or, you know, do you applaud him the same way that I do? Either way, man, get in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Hit the bell icon. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.